as we get ready for tip-off here. It's going to be Ari Matavala for the Titans against Kendra Barnard. And the officials get ready to throw the ball up for the tip, and we'll be underway. Tip-off is won by Nashua North. Ryan with it. Three-pointer there by Katie Carr. She misses. Carr gets a rebound, takes another shot, misses it, and Amanda Jonas with the rebound. Sends Liz Stevenson on her way. She dishes it off, gets it up to Allie Morgan. Three-pointer is short. Barnard with the recovery, or Jonas does, but intercepting it was Ari Motivala. She brings it into the offensive zone. And now turnover. Stevenson, layup, good. Bedford up 2-0 here. And now in the press defense. Throwing the ball up court, too far. It's a turnover for the Titans.
Good start for Bedford defensively, showing a half-court zone and then the full-court press on that possession, and Nashua North with the unforced error throwing that out of bounds.
So Stevenson taking it out of bounds at the half-court line. She gets it to Allie Morgan, brings it over the timeline, being guarded there by Matavala. Sends it inside to Rosenbaum. She puts up a three-footer, and it's good off the backboard. 4-0 Bedford. And the press here, another attempt to cause a turnover. Instead, they get a foul. Number 35, Kendra Barnard, making contact, and she commits the first foul for the Bulldogs.
On that last possession, that was an excellent post move by Emma Rosenbaum.
So Jaden Smith, she dishes it up to Katie Carr, being watched by Stevenson. Now in the corner, three-pointer, rims out, and it's good. That was by Janessa Lofton. Now the inbound. Now Titans are putting on a press as well. Bedford with the ball. They get over the timeline to Kendra Barnard. She dribbles, drops it back to Stevenson. She takes the shot from about 18 feet away. It goes off the backboard. Barnard with the rebound. She's fouled on the putback. She'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, nice pressure there from Kendi to follow up on that miss and pick up the foul on the attempted putback.
That shot by Nashua was only a two-pointer with Lofton on the line, so it's 4-2 now. Bulldogs ahead. First shot by Kendi Barnard is a little short, goes off the rim. 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Now Barnard with her second shot. That one is good. 5-2, Bulldogs up. Inbound by Carr. Up to Matavala to Lofton, and she has it stolen away. Here comes Bedford the other way. Stevenson dribbles. Actually, that was Allie Morgan, leaves it for Stevenson. Her shot rims out. Barnard with the rebound. She loses it, and Ryan for the Titans takes over. A little bit of a scrum there. They get the ball back into the offensive zone. Here's the three-pointer by Matavala. No good. Recovered by Jonas on the rebound, and she leaves it there for Allie Morgan, being watched closely there by the Titans. Morgan still dribbling, tries to lay it up, loses the ball, gets blocked. Ball's loose now under the basket, and they're going to call a foul here. Foul on Bedford. We'll get the number here. I believe it's number 41. Amanda Jonas being called for the foul, reaching in there on the loose ball.
That was an odd possession where Morgan got past that first wave of three defenders, and then it was 3-on-2, but Nashua North was able to recover and block it.
Now Matavala dishing it inside to Ryan, down low to Carr, up to the top of the key, and a shot good by Matavala, three-pointer. That ties it up, 5-5. Titans on the press here. Rosenbaum bringing the ball up, gets it up to Stevenson. She dribbles, pulls back just a bit. She's got Lofton all over her. Now she's driving for the basket, lays it up, no good. Rebound, they're going to say it's off of Rosenbaum, although that's debatable. It could have been either way, but Titans get the ball.
Some real pesky defense by Nashua North, and they've really been aggressive shooting three-pointers.
Matavala throwing it up for Lofton. Now Carr, she dishes it to the corner. There's a shot there by Jaden Smith. That rims out, and there's going to be a foul call here. Sophia, there was a foul, on Lofton there. So the foul goes against the Titans. Bedford with possession here. Everybody in the backcourt. Defensive press here by the Titans. Bulldogs break it. Allie Morgan, she dishes it off to Jonas, lays it up and good.
Great no-look pass there from Morgan in transition.
Bulldogs up 7-5 with 4:59 to play here in the first quarter. Lofton gets it to Matavala, back to Lofton. She drives on the baseline, sends it across to Matavala. Katie Carr's shot is blocked first. She gets a rebound, then puts the putback up there, and it ties the game up at 7. Now Jonas to Stevenson for Bedford. They pull back on the, almost throws it away there, but Bedford able to recover. Allie Morgan resets the offense here. Dribbling, drives, bumps into one Titan player, and now has the ball tied up, and they're going to call a foul here, not a jump ball, but a foul. And Bedford's going to get possession here. The foul again on Lofton. I believe that's their second one.
They actually gave that one to Jaden Smith, her third team foul.
Jonas's shot misses everything, but Rosenbaum gets the rebound. Morgan now at the circle, 3-point try. That's a little short, and Titans get the rebound. And attempting to control the rebound, Katie Carr goes down, and they're going to call that a foul. Is that on Kendra Barnard?
Yeah, it is her second. That's a tough break because she wasn't trying to take the ball away. Carr was sort of stumbling, but they gave her the benefit of the doubt and called the foul on Barnard. And
that's her second foul, so she goes to the bench now. Here's a shot by Carr. Off, bounces and goes in. Titans up 9-7 here, 3:51 to play in the first. And the press is on in the backcourt. Inbound to Allie Morgan, being watched by Matavala. Morgan still driving, gets it to Barnard. She lays it up and good. All tied up at 9 with 3:37 to play here in the first. Now Lofton loses the pass from Peyton Ryan, goes out of bounds. Turnover, Titans. Bedford takes over. And it looks like we've got a timeout call with 3:33 to play.
Yeah, Coach Bean calling timeout for Nashua North there, and she's got to be very pleased with this start. 9-9 with 3:33 left in the first quarter. And they've weathered the storm here playing against Bedford, the 3 seed. They've been helter-skelter on defense, making things difficult for Bedford. And, Bedford just hasn't had a chance to settle in offensively because everything is against that press and in transition. So we'll see if Coach Gibbs can calm the crew down here and advise them that once they get over half court, they need to settle down and run their offense.
That's a good point because they've been able to break the press in the backcourt, but then they get into trouble once they get into the offensive zone. Ball is inbound to Morgan. She takes her time crossing the timeline. 3:28 to go here in the first, all tied at 9. Now, Catherine Pennick in the game. Stevenson with the ball back. She drives, lays it up, and it rims out. Pennick gets a rebound, tries to get out of trouble, then she dishes it off to Morgan. Her shot is good. Bedford up 11-9 with 3 minutes to go here. Dish inside to Carr. Now for the Titans, she's being watched by Pennick. And now Peyton Ryan taking a 3, hits the rim, bounces out. Morgan with the rebound. Gets it up to Stevenson. She's got a lane to the basket, lays it up. Too hard, bounces off, but Pennick is there for the rebound. She can't make it, but now Jonas puts back the third attempt, and it's good. 13-9 Bedford here with 2:49 to go.
Yeah, Bedford taking advantage of a little bit of a size advantage there on the offensive glass.
Now a turnover. Morgan picks up the loose ball. Had to reach down to get the loose ball. Now she loses it. And now another turnover, but a Titans. Pennick gets the ball back, gets it to Morgan. And now Stevenson at the top trying to reset the offense here for the Bulldogs. Stevenson dribbling, drops it off to Morgan. She gets around her defender. Back to Stevenson. Now back to Morgan at the top. Pennick, she dribbles at the foul line, takes a shot off the backboard, no good. Jaden Smith gets the rebound, and a foul call there on Pennick on that rebound attempt. It's going to be Titans ball.
Yeah, they got Pennick there and a little push in the rebounding action. Her first. Now Bedford has 4 team fouls. Nashua North still with 3.
Peyton Ryan comes out of the game for North. Matavala over the center line. Gets it up to Jaden Smith. She's dribbling against Jonas. Puts up a hard layup. No good. Now a loose ball. And a jump ball is called. It's going to be possession Bedford, so they get the ball. Rosenbaum will take it out here. 1:45 to play. 13-9 Bulldogs up. Rosenbaum gets it from Morgan up to Jonas. Her bounce pass is intercepted by Gershgoren. Now a long lead pass to Jaden Smith. Dishes it out to Lofton. She tries the 3 and misses everything. Stevenson with the rebound. She's got a lane to the basket, but decides to pull up as Lofton gets in her way. Jonas now along the 3-point line. Over to Morgan, to Stevenson. She tries a 3 and off the backboard, no good. Lofton takes the bouncing rebound, carries it into the Bedford end. Here's a shot by Lofton, no good. Rims out. Pennick with the rebound. She's double teamed, but gets it to Morgan in the meantime. Under a minute to go here in the first. 13-9 Bedford up. Long pass for Jonas. She tries to throw it back. This is going to be a over and back. But instead, it was Lofton who got recovery, but she loses it to Pennick. And now here comes Bedford the other way. Layup and good for Pennick. 15-9. Bedford is up. So a chance for a turnover there, but it's taken away by Bedford. And now Matavala gets it over to Lofton in the corner. She's being watched by Morgan. Matavala still dribbling the ball. And a reach in there by Stevenson. They're going to call a reach-in foul there. So another foul here on Bedford. We've had most of the fouls in this game have been on Bedford in this first quarter.
Yeah, that's 5, so 2 more and Nashua North will be shooting for the rest of the half.
Ball's inbound to Katie Carr. Pennick is on her. Now Matavala back to Carr driving. And a blocking foul, I believe, will be called here on Jonas.
And that's her second. So now Kendi and Jonas both have 2, putting a lot of pressure on Coach Gibbs and his front court.
So Carr on the foul line here with 12.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Her first shot up, bounces away, no good. She'll get a second. Carr's second attempt on the way. Up, bounces out, rebound Bedford. Here comes Allie Morgan the other way. Pulls up, takes a jumper, rims out. Lofton with the rebound. Here comes the Titans the other way. Now here's a 3-point try at the buzzer, and it's good. Jaden Smith getting the dish from Lofton and getting the 3-pointer in just under the buzzer. And that, instead of being down 6, the Titans get within 3, 15-12 after 1.
Yeah, excellent finish there for Nashua North, and got a lot of the Titans fans excited here, scattered throughout the high school gym. And the Titans have to be excited, only down 3 after the first quarter. But for Bedford, they did start to settle down a little bit, and Allie Morgan was able to make some really strong plays for the Bulldogs. She had 3 assists, 2 on buckets from Jonas, and then she also assisted on Pennick's bucket. And it's been pretty balanced scoring. Rosenbaum, Morgan, Stevenson, and Pennick all with 1 basket. Kendi with a free throw, and Jonas with 3 baskets for 6.
And do you have any of the scoring for the Titans right now?
For the Titans, they've made 2 3-pointers. Bedford has made none. Matavala and Smith made 3s. And then Lofton had 2. Katie Carr had 4. So they've had 4 scorers, and all starting seniors.
And I'm sure Coach Gibbs for the Bulldogs is telling his girls to watch the fouls.
Yeah, that's right. They're at 6 now. And like we mentioned, Kendi has 2 and Jonas has 2. And as we get ready to start the second quarter, Sophia Mompini has checked in for the Bulldogs, who are going man-to-man here in the half-court defense. Matavala gets it stripped by Stevenson. Here comes Bedford. Stevenson drives the lane, and on her bounce pass, it's kicked by Katie Carr. The officials have called a officials timeout here. Looks like they're going to huddle up.
Yeah, I think they want to find out whether it was actually a kickball or if the pass just hit the leg of the Titan defender incidentally.
We've also got only 7:57 on the clock. I would have thought that took more than 3 seconds.
Yeah,
so
I think somebody was a little slow on the trigger. So they adjusted the clock to 7:51.
All right, so we're ready to resume here. Bedford inbounds on the baseline. Allie Morgan finds Jonas. She gets an easy bucket. She now has 8, and Allie gets her 4th assist of the first half.
Yeah, they left the lane open for Jonas to come in unblocked, and she was able to get the easy layup.
Gersh-Gorin drives it for North, gives it to Carr. Her 18-footer is good. She's got 6, and that cuts the lead back to 3. 17-14 Bedford. Morgan in transition finds Jonas again. She now has 10 all of a sudden.
They have a connection tonight, those two.
So 19-14 the lead for Bedford here early in the second quarter. Matavala skips it to Carr. Lofton has it up top. Now Matavala, Carr. Jaden Smith with another long 2.
Yeah, she was on the line for that.
Once again on the line, so she's got 5. 19-16 Bedford, just under 7 minutes to go.
Titans are keeping pace with the Bulldogs here.
Nashua North in the half-court man-to-man defense. Morgan takes a 3, just rims out. Rebound to Matavala. She skips it out to Lofton. Now they swing it around to Gersh-Gorin for 3. High arcing shot is off, but Nashua North with the rebound. That's Janessa Lofton. She puts it back in on about a 12-footer, and Coach Gibbs calls timeout for Bedford.
You know, I'm really kind of liking the Titans' fast break here. They seem to be quick in transition here. Every time they get the ball back, they've got a Lofton or somebody going for the basket. So the Bulldogs have to be really quick to get back on defense every time possession changes.
Yeah, I think the word to use would be aggressive in all areas of the game. Nashua North feels like they have nothing to lose. They've been aggressive on defense. You're right, whenever they get the ball, they're pushing aggressively in transition. They're shooting quick 3s. And so they're just trying to put as much pressure as they can on Bedford. And right now, it's a 19-18 Bedford lead. 6:29 to go in the second quarter. Bedford quickly breaks the press. Morgan in on the left side, misses. Rebound goes to Nashua North. And here they come quickly up to the right side with Jaden Smith. Her shot is off the mark.
Yeah, both on both ends, players are putting the ball up too hard on the layup.
Bedford settles into the half court here. Jonas gets it back to Morgan. Morgan drives left, and then the ball squirts out of bounds for the turnover.
She tried to recover that, but couldn't get to it before it hit the backboard line. We've got a score now from Portsmouth. The Clippers lead the, trying to remember who this tweet
Merrimack?
doesn't, Merrimack, thank you. The tweet didn't indicate. It's 20-10. Portsmouth is in the lead. They're in the second, just like this game.
So Nashua North here working it on the perimeter. That's Julia Gagnon, who just checked into the game. Here comes Morgan after the turnover. She gets to the basket, partially blocked. Rosenbaum with the rebound and put back.
Great move there by Rosenbaum. A little earlier when Morgan was coming into the zone, Titans got away with a reach-in.
Matavala with the spin move. Kicks it out for 3 from Ryan. That's off. Allie Morgan secures the rebound. Pushes it up the left side to Stevenson. Jonas wants it in the post, gets it. Skips it over to Mompini. Now Rosenbaum drives. A little floater with the left is short. And ball goes out of bounds. They call it Bedford ball. And Kendi Barnard is going to check back in finally with her 2 fouls. 4:59 to go in the first half.
Some great ball movement there by the Bulldogs in that possession.
Morgan looking to inbound. Finds Stevenson on the right wing. Bedford going right to left. Morgan for 3 from the corner is good. So Bedford's first 3 of the game gives them a 6-point lead, 24-18. North gets it into the corner. Gersh Gorin guarded by Mumpini. She drives left, kicks it to Matavala. We've got a foul on Bedford, which is going to put Nashua North in the bonus.
Yeah, Matavala kind of drove into at least 2 Bedford defenders under the basket, hoping to draw the charge or the block, and actually that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, they've got the foul on Mumpini, her first 7th team foul.
That might be a good strategy for the Titans to try to take advantage of the foul situation on 2 of the big players for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, still 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. So Gersh Gorin misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and Bedford catches a break there. Stevenson drives the baseline all the way to the left corner, kicks it to Mumpini. Now Morgan has it up top. She sets the offense. North still in man-to-man. Morgan from the left elbow, just short. Rosenbaum with the rebound, misses with the left. And ball goes out of bounds off of Julia Gagnon, so it's going to be Bedford ball. Lily Brooks, sophomore number 10, checks in for Nashua North for her first appearance, along with Caitlin Lorendi, number 1. Stevenson has it on the right wing, dribbles to the top, guarded by Lorendi. Now Mumpini gets it back to Stevenson. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Stevenson to Barnard. Up top to Morgan. She crosses over, gets into the lane, finds Barnard, now Mumpini, now Rosenbaum. Another shot with her left, off the backboard and off the rim, and here comes Peyton Ryan. Now Matavala.
Again, great ball movement by the Bulldogs, but Rosenbaum kind of rushed that shot. She had a little more time than she gave herself.
Lorendi drives in for Nashua North. Her shot is off, and ball tips out of bounds off of Allie Morgan. So with 3:19 to go, it'll be Nashua North ball, 24-18 Bedford lead. Peyton Ryan inbounds it to Matavala. Skip pass to Carr. Now Ryan has it on the left wing, guarded by Kendi Barnard. Matavala bounce pass to Carr. She fakes it, can't get an opening. Lorendi drives, and it's stolen by Stevenson. She's facing a double team, so she picks up her dribble, and Nashua North takes it away from her. Matavala with a nice steal.
Yeah, it was good double team there by the Titans to erase that turnover.
Ball kicked out from the post to Matavala, and she hits a 3 at the top of the key. Her second 3 of the night, and it's 24-21 Bedford. Morgan has it at the left elbow, short, rebound to North. Carr gets it up to Ryan. She waits for her teammates. Now Matavala has it up top, guarded by Rosenbaum. And on the bounce pass, they call a kick. So ball will stay with Nashua North. 2:18 to play here in the first half. Nashua North going left to right on your radio dial. They get it into Lorendi. She gives it off to Matavala. Watched by Stevenson. Pass into the post. Now kicks it out to Lorendi for 3, short. Stevenson with the rebound. She kicks it ahead to Rosenbaum on the right wing. Pull-up jumper. She gets the roll.
Gets the shooter's bounce, and it goes in.
That gives her 6 on the night. That hit the rim, the backboard, about everything possible. And it goes in for the 5-point lead. North has it on the left wing, Carr has it up top. She gets it over to Lorendi. She drives baseline. Now they swing it back to the left wing. Three-pointer from Ryan is off the mark. Kendi Barnard kicks it up to Mumpini. And she has the ball deflected out of bounds on the baseline. It's going to be Bedford ball.
Yeah, great defense there by Matavala to knock that ball out of bounds. We got a halftime score from Portsmouth. It's 25-10, Clippers in the lead.
So it looks like whoever wins this game is most likely going to be playing Portsmouth. Bedford has the advantage right now, up by 5. Minute 27 seconds to go in the half. Morgan into Stevenson. Now Rosenbaum swings it over to Barnard. She dribbles baseline. And they're going to call a reach in on Matavala. That's her second foul. Just the 4th team foul on Nashua North. Nashua North looks like they're going to be in a 2-3 zone here on this inbounds play.
And now we've got a substitution. Bianca Gershgoren comes in, and number 21, Ari Matavala, comes out.
Morgan to Mumpini in the left corner for 3. That's off the front iron. Morgan with the offensive rebound. She can't score. Mumpini grabs it in the left corner. Now it's Rosenbaum swinging to Morgan. She takes a 3 from the top of the key, just short. Rebound to Nashua North. It's Katie Carr. She gets it to Lofton, crosses the timeline. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Lofton to Gershgoren on the right wing. Back up top to Jaden Smith. She has it in the post now.
She loses it.
Knocked away by Morgan. Here comes Stevenson, 2-on-1 break. Over to Morgan, it's good.
Oh, here's a turnover.
Kendi Barnard, big play there. All of a sudden, Bedford has a 9-point lead, 24 seconds to go in the first half.
And a foul being called here?
That's going to be on Stevenson. That'll be the 8th foul on Bedford, so Jaden Smith will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That was a real Jedi move there by Barnard. She just stepped into the inbound pass. The Titan player didn't even see it and just put a shot up just like that. Bonus bucket.
Very heads-up play there by Kendi. So Jaden Smith hits the front end of the 1-and-1. 22 seconds to go, 30-22. She hits the second as well. Rosenbaum gets it over half court. Into Mumpini in the paint. She shoots it from about 8 feet, no good. Kendi's putback, no good. Misses again on another putback. Nashua North has it 8 seconds to go here in the first half. Up the left wing to Ryan. Her 3 off the mark. Morgan with 1 second left, heaves it over half court.
Oh, that was close.
Looked like it was right on line, just a little bit off to the left. So after 2 quarters, Bedford leads 30-23.
And welcome back. Bedford Gymnasium, we've got the start of the 3rd quarter here. Bedford with the ball. Underneath now it's Bernard back to Jonas. Layup off the backboard and good. Bedford gets the first shot of the game, first of the second half. 32-23, they lead.
Jonas picking up right where she left off. She had 10 in the first half. That gives her 12 tonight.
Now Katie Carr, she gets it back to Matavala. Over to Lofton, being watched by Allie Morgan. Lofton with it. Thinks about shooting, gets it inside to Jaden Smith. She drives and dishes it back to Carr. And a block shot there. They're going to call a jump ball there with Barnard getting the hands up on that shot.
Well, excellent interior pass by Jaden Smith, but an even better block from Kendi Barnard.
Now a shot for 3, no good off the rim, and Allie Morgan has it on the rebound, loses it momentarily, gets it back. Now she settles down the Bedford offense into the corner with Rosenbaum. Tries to get it inside, her pass is blocked, and the Titans recover here. Matavala over to Ryan. Rosenbaum is on her. She drives for the basket and loses the ball. Rosenbaum with the steal. She gets it over to Morgan, has some trouble with it, but then settles it down. And now she takes her time bringing the ball back into the offensive end. 32-23, Bedford up here with 6:45 to go in the 3rd. Morgan still with it. Gets it inside to Jonas. Another backboard shot, and it's good. She must be leading scorer for Bedford so far.
She is with 14.
34-23. Dogs are up by 11. 4-0 run here in the start of the third quarter. And that shot there by Lofton is blocked by Morgan. Rebound to Bedford. Morgan on the baseline. Makes a blind pass, not a good decision. That's intercepted by Motivala. Titans come the other way. Inside now to Jaden Smith. She pulls up off the backboard. Good. 34-25.
Jaden Smith now with 9. She's the leading scorer for the Titans tonight.
Rosenbaum now for Bedford. She gets it to Barnard at the top of the key. Now Stevenson takes her place, takes a shot for 2, rims out. But a foul call, a push off on a Titans player waiting for the number. Or that's on Bedford, that's on Barnard. That's her 3rd. They're going to say Barnard pushed off on the rebound attempt. So Barnard with 3, but she stays in the game.
It gets Coach Gibbs pacing on the sidelines, trying to decide to leave her in or not. So far, she's still out there.
Lofton's pass is blocked momentarily, picked up by Carr. She lays it up, no good. Rebound there by number 12, Carr. She gets the bucket there, 34-27. Barnard along the 3-point line. Stevenson takes the 3, rims out, but Rosenbaum with the rebound puts it back and good. Rosenbaum with the bucket right there, 36-27 Bedford.
If you just showed up, you might think that Emma Rosenbaum is left-hander with all the shots she's taken left-handed today.
Motivala down to Ryan. She dishes it inside and off the backboard. That's Katie Carr with the bucket, answering the Bedford's score. 36-29, 7-point game so far. 4:49 to go here, and a foul is being called on Motivala, trying to reach in there on number 20, Liz Stevenson.
That's Motivala's 3rd. She's one of the star players for North. She has 6 points tonight, both on 3-pointers.
And she stays in the game with 3 fouls. So now Jonas inbounds it to Allie Morgan. Crosses midcourt. Gets it inside to Stevenson. Over to Rosenbaum. She's being guarded there. Ryan on her. Now Morgan pulls up. Now dribbles, tries to kind of do the alley-oop layup, no good, but she draws the foul by doing that. And she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, really nice hesitation move. Kind of a herky-jerky move from Morgan to get herself a little bit of space in the paint there to get that shot off.
Ryan with the foul, that's her 1st. Morgan from the foul line, first shot is good, 38-29. 4:31 to go here in the 3rd. Now here comes the 2nd shot. Up, rims out, rebound there by Jaden Smith for the Titans, and she brings the ball up court. Over to Motivala, drives for the basket. Motivala the layup, and she gets the and 1.
Little mini student section over there for Nashua North going crazy on that one.
Yeah, you can hear the Titans fans here in attendance here at Bedford Gymnasium applauding the move by Motivala. She takes her chance and sinks it. 3-point play there, the old-fashioned way. 37-32, Titans closing the gap here. They were down 11, now they've got it within 5. Stevenson over to Rosenbaum. Back to Stevenson, she tries the 3 from the corner, bounces, and Jaden Smith with the rebound. Brings it into the offensive zone. Now Ryan at the elbow over to Motivala. She tries a 3 and it's good. Motivala with a 3. Now it's a 2-point game, 37-35.
Bedford's got to find a way to settle down here. Get a good shot.
Stevenson driving for the basket. She dishes it off to Barnard. Her shot bounces in and out, but the rebound by Morgan is good. The putback puts Bedford up 39-35, and Coach Gibbs calls a timeout there for the Bulldogs.
Well, what a huge play there from Allie Morgan. She may be the shortest player on the court, but she found her way into the paint and timed that offensive rebound perfectly so she could, you mentioned alley-oop. She was sort of an alley-oop off the rebound, She elevated and put it back off the glass, giving her 10 for the game. And that was a big bucket for Bedford to stem the momentum. Nashua North just hitting on all cylinders here in the middle of the third quarter.
Another update from Portsmouth, 3:40 to go in the third quarter, and the Clippers, apparently Tomahawks have yet to score since the second quarter, 32-10. Clippers are up there, so it looks like Portsmouth is cruising to a quarterfinal berth with the winner of this game. And right now that's up in the air. Bedford's been leading most of the way, but the Titans have really kept this game close. Lofton with it, driving along the three-point line, and now Jaden Smith with a three. That pulls the Titans within one, 39-38. Allie Morgan, she's driving for the bucket, gets it over to Jonas, good. That connection's been working all night. Morgan to Jonas.
Outstanding pass from Morgan.
That adds to her lead, I think 16 points now, right?
That's correct. Jonas with 16 and Morgan with 7 assists.
So turnover there, Katie Carr loses it momentarily to Barnard. She does finally. Now a lead pass up to Stevenson. She lays it up and good. 43-38 Bedford up here with 2:41 to go. 4-0 run here for the Bulldogs. Matavala trying to slow things down, reset the Titans offense. Katie Carr over to Lofton. Lofton dribbles top of the key. Here's a shot for two, and it's off the backboard and in. 43-40 Bulldogs. They got the press on here. And Stevenson's not able to control it. Ball goes off her leg. Bulldog turnover. Titans take over here with 2:17 to go in third. And they inbound the ball.
Yeah, it looked like Stevenson slipped a little bit there as the double team was coming.
Matavala dribbling, long cross-court pass to Smith. And she drives to the basket. It's blocked by Jonas. She gets the ball back, and now a pass to Morgan goes off her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover. Titans get the ball back.
Yeah, Barnard did a great job blocking that ball, but then Bedford lost it as they tried to get it to Morgan, their point guard.
So Jaden Smith's going to inbound the ball here with 1:59 to play in the third. 43-40 Bulldogs up by 3. Carr dribbles at the top of the key, then pulls back. Leaves it for Matavala. She dribbles, gets it into the corner to Lofton. Her three bounces off, and Stevenson comes up with the rebound. She's dribbling, carrying it into the offensive end. She's being watched by Gershgorn, I'm sorry mispronouncing her name. Stevenson tries to get it to Jonas. She misses, and now Barnard's putback is fouled, and it's good. So a three-point attempt here by Barnard. She gets the bucket. Now she can add one to it. 45-40 Bedford with 1:29 to go here in the third.
Well, this third quarter has turned into a heavyweight bout with both teams throwing haymakers.
And Barnard sinks that. 46-40, Bedford up 6 here with 1:28 to go in the third. Long pass into the corner. That's to Carr. Carr's being watched by Barnard. Lose it momentarily. They're going to call that a double dribble. Yes. Turnover Titans. Bedford with the ball back. And Rosenbaum's going to inbound it now to Allie Morgan. 1:17 to play here in the third. 46-40. Bulldogs are up. That brings the crowd to life. Morgan, watched by Gershgaren. She drives for the basket and draws a blocking foul. That's going to go on Jaden Smith, I believe, and it is her second. So Morgan drawing the attention there by dribbling.
Yeah, nice aggressive play to draw the foul. And now for North, both Matavala and Jaden Smith have 3 fouls.
First basket is good for Morgan. She's put the Bulldogs up 47-40, could make it 8 right here with the second free throw. By the way, that's only the second foul of the half for the Titans. Morgan sinks it, 48-40 Bedford, 1:05 to go here in the third. Matavala dribbling, hesitates, dishes it inside to Carr. Now over to Lofton at the circle. Top of the key shot, no good. Rebound Morgan. She's got 2 on her, but she's able to evade that. Dishes it over to Barnard. Now Rosenbaum, top of the key. Back to Stevenson. She's being watched by Jaden Smith. Stevenson still with it, gets over to Barnard. Now to Morgan. Morgan dribbling. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Stevenson pulls up, dishes it over to Morgan. Now inside to Jonas. That layup rims out. First one she's missed, I think. Now Titans coming the other way. Smith, top of the key, 3-pointer for, trying to get the number for Motivala. That's good. 48-43 Bedford. Morgan coming the other way, 5 seconds. Dishes it over to Rosenbaum, goes between her legs and out of bounds. No, she recovers, but turns the ball over anyway, and there's the buzzer. So a little bit of a pass that gets away from Rosenbaum kind of cost the Bulldogs a chance to get a last shot off. But nonetheless, they come away with a 5-point lead here, 48-43 at the end of 3.
Really exciting third quarter, Harry. Nashua North outscores Bedford 20-18, and the Titans just do not look like your typical 14 seed.
No, they come to play, and they're aggressive on defense. They're hitting the threes better than the Bulldogs are, and that's keeping them in the game.
They really are. Motivala had those 2 there towards the end of the third quarter with no hesitation. She's now made 4. Jaden Smith has made 2, so they've made 6 as a team. Allie Morgan has the only 3-pointer for Bedford, and that's what has kept North in the game. All 5 of their starters have attempted 3-pointers, so they're an aggressive team with all 5 of those starters, again, being seniors. So they're an experienced team, and they're laying it all out on the line here in this opening playoff game.
Another update from Portsmouth. Merrimack finally got off the schneid, got a free throw in, so now the score is 34-11 Portsmouth at the end of 3. The winner of this game will have to check something here real quick. So Portsmouth, yeah, so if the winner of this, if the Titans win this game, they travel to Portsmouth. If the Bulldogs win this game, Portsmouth will come here.
So as we start the fourth quarter here, Bedford up by 5, 48-43, facing a real tough test here in this playoff opener. And it sure doesn't help that they're missing Isabella King. If you're joining us late, she's out with an ankle injury. So they're trying to win this first round game without her. Morgan gets into the paint, and her floater is good. That gives her 14 points. Big bucket to start the fourth quarter for Bedford. Motivala gets it to Carr for North. She picks up her dribble, gets it back to Motivala. Now Lofton working on the perimeter, guarded by Allie Morgan. Spin move, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Jaden Smith. 15-foot jump shot, no good. Morgan with the rebound. And in transition, she's fouled by Katie Carr. That's her first, 5th team foul on Nashua North here in the second half.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best advised play there for Carr to reach in like that. Morgan was already past her, so the only result would have been a foul. And Carr comes out of the game now.
Morgan crosses the timeline for Bedford, calls out a play, gets it to Jonas on the left wing. Now into the post for Barnard. Little baby right hook is no good. Fight for the rebound goes to Motivala of North. And here comes Lofton up the right wing. And she's fouled by Lizzie Stevenson. And she's going to have 2 shots.
Yeah, Stevenson was running as fast as she could to keep up with Lofton and just bumped into her as she drove for the basket. So that drew the foul right there.
And that's Lizzie Stevenson's 3rd foul tonight.
Actually, the scoreboard indicates that being her 4th.
You're right. First free throw from Janessa Lofton is off the mark. So Mumpini checks in for Stevenson with those 4 fouls. She goes to get a drink of water and chats with Coach Gibbs. Lofton's 2nd free throw is good. She's got 7 tonight. Only 4 players for the Titans have scored. Here comes Morgan. Tries to get it down to Rosenbaum, but it just is out of her reach. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Titans.
I was going to say that Morgan did a great job getting out of a triple team in the backcourt, but then her pass went off of Rosenbaum's foot and out of bounds.
Matavala quickly with a jumper from the elbow. It's good. She now has 17 points to lead all scorers. And Bedford's lead is cut to 4. Back in transition, Jonas is off the mark, but Nashua North loses the rebound out of bounds on the baseline.
Yeah, Jonas tried to take the baseline jumper from about 5 feet away, couldn't quite hit it. Rebound goes out of bounds.
Morgan will inbounds for Bedford. She gets to Rosenbaum in the corner. Bedford going left to right on the radio dial. Rosenbaum's runner is no good, and it hits the baseline, so it'll be Titans ball.
As you can hear from the Titans faithful, that pretty much missed everything. And the Bedford faithful respond.
Matavala starts the offense for Nashua North. Jaden Smith drives with her left, blocked by Jonas, and here comes Mompini. She pulls it out now, up to Morgan for 3. Yes! Big 3 for Morgan, gives her 17. Bedford's lead is up to 7, 53-46.
Big bucket there for Morgan. Great and that came off the block by Bernard.
Gersh-Gorin has it for the Titans. She gets it to Lofton, little runner, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on the dribble. That's going to be Mompini's second.
And the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. 5 fouls so far on the Titans.
7-point lead for Bedford. 5:43 to go in the 4th quarter. Opening night of the playoffs. Gersh-Gorin takes a 3 off the mark. Jonas with the rebound. And as she tries to hand it to Morgan, it's going to be a foul on the Titans. That'll be on number 11, Peyton Ryan, her second. 6th team foul on the Titans, so next foul will send Bedford to the line. Morgan looking to break the press, and she does. Guarded by Matavala. She pulls up for 3. Good! Morgan is feeling it tonight. She's got 20 to go along with 7 assists, just playing an outstanding game. And Coach Bean is going to call a timeout for Nashua North with the lead all of a sudden up to 10 on back-to-back 3-pointers from Allie Morgan.
Great time for Allie Morgan to find that 3-point scoring touch. Back-to-back threes have given the Bulldogs a 10-point lead here with 5:20 to play, 56-46.
Yeah, Morgan really taking it upon herself to fill the void with Isabella King out tonight with an injury. Morgan has been excellent. As we've mentioned, she's been connecting with Jonas all night. Amanda Jonas with 16 points. They've been the offensive stars for Bedford. Emma Rosenbaum also has 8, Kenny Barnard 6, Lizzie Stevenson 4, and Catherine Pennick 2.
Another update from Portsmouth. Late in the 4th quarter, the Clippers lead Merrimack. They got a 3-pointer somewhere. 40-14 is that score. Pretty safe to say, even though the game's not over, that the Clippers will be advancing to the quarterfinals. And we still have 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go to find out which team they'll be playing in that quarterfinal. Still too close to call, even with the Bulldogs up by 10.
On the Nashua North side, as we mentioned, only 4 of the Titans have scored. Matavala with 17, Jaden Smith 12, Katie Carr 10, and Janessa Lofton 7. And the Titans will inbound it here, down by 10, 5:20 to go. Jaden Smith gets it to Ryan. Now Gersh-Gorin back to Jaden Smith on the left wing. She drives into the paint, kicks it to Lofton in the corner. Her 3 is short. And rebound to Jonas. Morgan quickly pushes it into the paint.
Wow, what a play.
Spinning right-handed layup on the left side of the court is off the mark. And Bedford steals it. Emma Rosenbaum on the transition. And now Morgan will settle it down and run the offense.
Kind of a shame Morgan didn't sink that. That would have been an ESPN highlight play.
It sure would have. So Barnard gets it to Mompini. Now over to Jonas on the right wing. Titans in man-to-man. Morgan has it up top, gets it to Rosenbaum in the post. She spins, kicks it to Mumpini on the left wing. Now Mumpini drives. Her runner is no good, and the rebound goes off of the Titans. So
that goes off of Jaden Smith.
Off of Jaden Smith, so Bedford will have it on the baseline. 10-point lead, 4:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Bedford getting all it can handle from Nashua North.
Peyton Ryan comes out of the game for the Titans.
Morgan open for three, and she hits another one.
Third in a row. 13-point lead now.
She's got 4 now, 23 points. And Bedford heating up right when it needed to. Lofton drives it for Nashua North. Her runner off the glass goes in.
That spun around the rim a few times before deciding to drop in.
Now Morgan gets up to Mumpini. She shoots a three from the left wing. That one's good.
3 fever, contagious.
All of a sudden, Bedford on fire from distance. Up by 14 now with 3:40 to go. Lofton starts it for the Titans. Gets it to Carr. Now Jaden Smith on the left wing. She shoots a three. It's short. And it bounces out of bounds to Bedford.
This game's starting to slip away from the Titans. They kept it close for pretty much 3 quarters, but the Bulldogs finding the touch from 3-point range, putting this game out of reach.
Mumpini gets it to Morgan. She drives and scores.
She actually pulled up at the 3-point line, but then decided to go for the bucket. She had the lane. She took advantage of it.
Another nice hesitation move from Morgan. Now she has 25, and Nashua North will call another timeout. So we started the fourth quarter with a score of 48-43, and Bedford has gone on a 16-5 run with just over 4 minutes of action here in the fourth quarter.
Good time to remind everybody that we're going to have a doubleheader on Saturday. The TV and radio crew are going to be putting in overtime. We're going to be at the boys' hockey quarterfinal, and we're waiting to see who they'll play, either Exeter or Bishop Brady. They're playing tonight. We'll find out who the opponent will be there. That's a 4 o'clock puck drop. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to rush over from Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm to set up here at Bedford High, again, assuming the score holds up, and with a 16-point lead with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. I think it's not too outrageous to say that we'll be here on Saturday for the Clippers and the Bulldogs.
That's right, and that'll be a rematch of the game late in the regular season. Bedford beating Portsmouth here 49-43.
That was a tight one, and we did that game as well. You and Lauren called that game.
So the Titans will inbound, down by 16, 3:13 to go. Montevala gets it to Jaden Smith. She kicks it to Gershgoren, guarded by Rosenbaum. Now Lofton has it up top. North needing to get back to hitting threes and doing it quickly.
They don't have a lot of time here, so.
Montevala gets to the rim, but her layup is short. Now Gershgoren for three, that's off the mark. Kenny Barner with the rebound. She gets it to Morgan. Now a 4-on-1 break, and Morgan finds Rosenbaum. Emma Rosenbaum now in double figures with 10.
She had her choice. Both Jonas and Rosenbaum were on the basket waiting for that pass wide open.
Lofton takes a three. That's good from the left wing. Nashua North not giving up yet. Mumpini has it on the right wing, gets it back to Morgan.
Now the Bulldogs are going to slow things down.
Rosenbaum on left wing takes a three. That's good. She's feeling it. She's got 13.
Is that like 6 threes in a row that were made?
Yeah, Bedford has now made 6 threes, 5 in the second half. Jaden Smith picks it up on the right wing. Montevala up top. Now Lofton drives the left baseline, no good. Montevala gets it back to her. Working in the paint, and she draws the foul. That one's going to go against Kenny Barnard.
So it's an 18-point game right now. It's getting a little out of reach, but I'm a little surprised that the Titans haven't been taking more threes, instead trying to work the ball underneath to Lofton, who was under the basket.
Lofton's first free throw is short. She's one of 4 Titans in double figures. She's got 12. Kenny Barnard checks out with those 4 fouls.
And Pennick is in for her.
Lofton's second free throw is good. 17-point game, 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Titans still pressing. Jonas gets it to Morgan. She's double teamed at half court. She gets it back to Jonas. Now Morgan has it. Morgan drives the right baseline, and she's fouled there by Gersh-Gorin. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Nashua North, so Morgan will go to the line. Allie Morgan tonight, 25 points and 8 assists. She's made 4 3-pointers, and she's 3 of 4 at the foul line.
And she can add to that total right now with 1:24 to go.
Front end of the 1-1 is good.
Back to an 18-point lead, 70-52.
And the second shot is in and out. And it's going to be Titans ball as the ball goes out of bounds on the baseline.
Pennick tried to get the rebound. It went out of bounds off of her.
Here come the Titans. Matavala over to Card. Mid-range jumper off the back iron. Jaden Smith with the rebound, and she's fouled as she tries to put it back up.
That was Jonas reaching in there and getting the hand as she tried to make that layup.
So Jonas's third sends Jaden Smith to the line. First free throw is good. She's 3 for 3 on the night. And substitutions for Bedford. Sydney Suazo, number 23, and Marina Braga, number 22, check in, replacing Rosenbaum and Jonas. And there's a timeout on the floor.
Still no update from final score in Portsmouth. Last report was 40-14. Clippers cruising to their victory. And more than likely they'll be here on Saturday at 7 o'clock to take on the Bulldogs in a quarterfinal matchup. And then depending how things work out, assuming the higher seeds win, they'll be facing off at SNHU Fieldhouse against the tough Astros of Pinkerton Academy, and we know we covered that game, and that was a tough loss there for the Bulldogs. So,
of course, that one was on the road, so maybe on a neutral site with Isabella King healthy, if they can get that far, it'll be a different outcome. Both teams with a lot to be proud of tonight. Nashua North playing much better than a 14 seed normally would, keeping the game close into the fourth quarter, and Bedford withstanding that onslaught of threes and really playing excellent basketball here in the fourth quarter when the pressure was on.
Well, the Titans lost by 29 points in their regular season matchup on January 2nd. Definitely a much closer game here, although it's getting away from them here in the fourth quarter. A 17-point deficit here with 1:10 to go.
Shannon Grady checking in for the Titans, number 20. Jaden Smith's second free throw is good, giving her 14 and cutting the lead to 16. Just over a minute to go. Morgan breaking the press with a lob to Mumpini. Now attempted pass to Pennick, bounces over to Braga. Mumpini gets it back to Morgan at the top of the key. Now Braga has it on the right wing. She finds Suazo. Her layup attempt is off the mark, and ball goes out of bounds to the Titans.
That was a good feed pass there by Braga. Now Anna Gaudette in for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Ava Gaudette, number 11.
Sorry, thank you. Can't read my own writing.
So 44 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Drive, an attempt from Grady is no good. And here comes Gaudette in transition. She's triple teamed. Gets it over to Suazo at the top of the key. Back to Gaudette. Now Pennick has it on the left wing. Suazo up top. She drives into the paint. kicks it back to Gaudette. Bounce pass to Pennick in the post. Over to Braga. Mompini on the baseline. 10 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Suazo looks like she's going to dribble it out for Bedford.
Standing ovation in the Bedford student section.
Turnover here in the final seconds. Lofton with a jumper is off the mark. So the final score, Bedford 70-54 in this playoff opener, as Bedford gets to the quarterfinals on Saturday, which will be at 7 o'clock here at the Bedford High School gym.
So a great fourth quarter is the difference here against the Titans. It was a close one after 3, but the Bulldogs found their touch from three-point range, really put some distance between them and the Titans, make this a 16-point victory.
Yeah, they outscored the Titans 22-11 in the fourth quarter, and we just can't say enough about Allie Morgan. 26 points, and by my count, 8 assists. She made 4 three-pointers, and she just did everything that the Bulldogs needed when they needed it, with Isabella King out with the ankle injury. And she connected with Amanda Jonas all night. Jonas finished with 16. Just a terrific performance by her. And so Coach Gibbs has to be very pleased with how the Bulldogs came together in adversity here and were able to pull this one out against a pesky number 14 seed.
And they've got a tough contest coming up again on Saturday. They'll be hosting the Clippers, who just won their game. They went final. 50-31 is the final from Portsmouth, so a big victory there. And I think the Clippers are going to want to improve on that contest they had the last time, losing by, I believe you said 6 points?
Yeah, it was a low-scoring battle, 49-43. So Bedford's got the confidence of that win in their pocket, and they'll look to repeat that performance on Saturday.
And we'll be here bringing you that game here on BCTV 23 and Bedford 105.1. Don't forget, we're going to have quarterfinal hockey action as well against either Bishop Brady or Exeter at 4 o'clock Saturday. That's going to be live from Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm. We want to thank the folks at Nashua ETV 99 for joining us on the simulcast, and of course our broadcast crew, Bill Jennings on camera, and our producer Colleen Richardson. On behalf of Andrew Hansen and myself, Harry Kozlowski. So long. The final score, 70-54 Bedford. You're listening and watching Bedford girls basketball on BCTV 23 and Bedford 105.1.